Hi students, welcome to our maths channel. Intermediate second year maths to be integration topic part 9. Up to part 8 completed. In part 8, which is the last class, we discussed about the methods. In methods, first method introduction given, and in that one 4 problems completed. Okay. Before going to continue the next problem, students, if you like my classes, please subscribe and share to your friends. Okay, right. Now we will continue the class. So here the fifth problem is find the integration of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square dx. Okay, just observe this one. This is in the form of here square root of integration of square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square dx. This is the actual problem. Okay? Right. So, this is in the form of square root of ax square plus bx plus c. Okay? This is in the form of integration of ax square plus bx plus c dx. Okay? So, I already explained in method 1 what is the process to solve like these problems. Means, just reduce the ax square plus bx plus c into the form of a into reduce ax square plus bx plus c into the form of a into x plus alpha whole square plus x plus alpha whole square plus beta square. Okay? After that, do the integration, then we get the solution. Understood? Right. Now, first take the internal function, that is which is in the form of ax square plus bx. In solution, take the given form 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. What is the process? X square coefficient common, do common x square coefficient. What is the x square coefficient here? Minus 3. Minus 3 is common from these 3 terms. Remaining, first write down the x square term. After that, there is no negative, and also 8 is not the factor of 3, in which way we can write that if you common minus 3 from this plus 8x means minus 8x by 3. If anyone have doubt, then multiply this one, minus into minus plus 3 into 8 by 3, 3 cancel, remaining value 8x. We get the same value. Now finally plus 3. In plus 3 we common minus 3. In plus, if minus is common, remaining term is minus. Total 3 is common, remaining term 1 only. Okay? Right. Now, minus 3 into, transform this into the form of a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta square. Here, this one is a. In order to transform into x plus alpha whole square or x minus alpha whole square, here x square, nothing but here a value x minus, we need 2ab, 2 into a value x b. In order to write which value, the total product must and should equal to the minus 8x by 3. Then only we can transform these 3 terms into the form of x plus alpha whole square or x minus alpha whole square. That is depends on x coefficient. If negative, then the total 3 terms transform into x minus alpha whole square. If x coefficient is positive, that is transformed into the form of x plus alpha whole square. Okay? Remember that. Now, 2. Here 8 can be written as 2 into 4, that's right, 4. Remaining by 3 as this. Just multiply minus 2 4 8 x by 3. Okay? So, why are you writing like this means, in order to transform x minus alpha or x plus alpha whole square, expansion is x square plus 2x alpha plus alpha square. So, 2ab term, in order to get b, we need to transform this minus 8x by 3 into the form of 2 into a into b. So, finally, we get b value is 4 by 3. That's why we need b square value in order to transform x plus alpha whole square or x minus. That's why there is no 4 by 3 whole square. That's why add 4 by 3 whole square and subtract 4 by 3 whole square. Okay? By writing like this, the total function value does not change. Remaining value minus 1, keep it as is. Okay? Right. minus 3 into, now this is the first three terms. These three terms are in the form of a square minus 2ab plus b square. That's why that can be written as a minus b whole square. A value x minus b value 4 by 3 whole square. Okay, right? In these two terms, negative is common. 4 by 3 whole square means 16 by 9. Minus is common, remaining term plus 1. Okay, minus 3 into x minus 4 by 3 whole square minus, do the LCM, 16 plus 9 by 9. 9 is the LCM. Now, minus 3 into, okay, x minus 4 by 3 whole square minus 16 plus 9, 25. 25 by 9. 25 by 9 can be written as 25 by 9 can be written as 5 by 3 whole square. Okay, right. This is the given function. 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. Okay, right. Now, in order to continue this one, take the problem. What is the actual problem given? Integration of square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square dx. Okay, right. Now we reduce this internal square root internal function. That can be written as 3 plus 8x minus 3x square can be written as minus 3 into x minus 4 by 3 whole square minus 5 by 3 whole square. Okay, whole square dx. Okay, can you write like this? In order to finish the problem, I need to rub. Okay, please write. Okay. Now, we know that we have no choice to write the negative in the square root. That's why this can be written as 3, keep it as this. Multiply negative into the total two terms. Okay, minus into minus plus 5 by 3 whole square minus plus into minus minus x minus 4 by 3 whole square. Multiply negative to the internal function of the square root dx. Here, this is the form of if 3 can be written as 3 can be taken as a, this total term as b, root a into b, that can be written as root a into root b. Okay, that's why square root of 3 into square root of 5 by 3 whole square minus x minus 4 by 3 whole square into dx. Okay, now let this x minus 4 by 3 equal to t. Then differentiate both sides with respect to x. X derivation is 1, minus 4 by 3 derivation is 0, t derivation dt by dx. So 1 equal to dt by dx. Do the cross multiplication, we get dx equal to dt. Now we replace that one. Root 3 into square root of 5 by 3 whole square minus this is t square into d. Now this function is in the form of, if 5 by 3 treated as a, t treated as x, this one is in the form of square root of a square minus x square dx. We know the formula, write down since here. What is that formula? Means integration of a square minus x square dx. This is the formula. This one is in the form of like this. What is the formula for this one? X by 2 into square root of a square minus x square plus, a square by 2, good. A square by 2 into sine inverse or sine h inverse? Sine inverse, good. If plus is there, then sine h inverse. Okay, sine inverse x by a, sine inverse x by a plus, okay. So now in the place of a substitute 5 by 3, in the place of x substitute t. Okay, So root 3 into x by 2. X value t na. So t by 2 into square root of a 5 by 3 whole square minus x square t square plus a square by 2 5 by 3 whole square by 2 sine inverse of x value t by a value 5 by 3 whole plus. Okay, now continuation. What is that? Integration of square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square dx equal to. Now do the continuation. Root 3 into multiply root 3 into internal function. Then what is t value here? T value x minus 4 by 3. X minus 4 by 3 by 2. This root 3 into this term. Root 3 into square root of 5 by 3 whole square minus t square. T value x minus 4 by 3. X minus 4 by 3 whole square. Okay, up to here complete. Plus 5 by 3 whole square. 5 by 3 25 by 9 by 2 sine inverse of t value x minus 4 by 3. X minus 4 by 3 by 5 by 3 plus c. Okay, now do the LCM in the numerator. 3 is the LCM. Good. 3 is the LCM. 3x minus 4 whole by 2. Here important. What is important here? Here, if we reduce 3 plus 8x minus 3x square, then that can be written as minus 3 into. That can be written as 3 into 5 by 3 whole square minus x minus 4 by 3 whole square. Just observe these two terms. Here, integration not completed. Okay. So, what is the meaning of these two terms? This total square root is equal to square root of 3 into 5 by 3 whole square minus x minus 4 by 3 whole square. Understood? That's why this root 3 into square root of 5 by 3 whole square minus x minus 4 by 3. Just observe these two terms here. Here root 3 is also common. Just observe this term and this term. Both are equal now. So this is equal to square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. That's why this total bracket is replaced by square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. Some students forgot to write root 3 here. Remember that one? Don't forget that one, because this can be reduced into the form of total root 3 into that square. Not just square root of 5 by 3 whole square. This is also included, this one. Because of that root 3 is common from internal function of the root. Understood? That's why root 3 is also included. Root 3 into square root of 5 by 3 whole square minus x minus 4 by 3 whole square is equal to square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. That's why this total term can be replaced by 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. Okay? If forget that one, then if forget, no problem. Simplify this one, finally we get same term, square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. But in order to do, we need to write some more steps, 4 to 5 steps. That's why no need. Remember, this term is equal to 3 plus 8x minus 3x square. Okay? Plus, this is in the form of a by b. Here, 1 by a by b, 1 by a into b, 25 by a into b, 9 into 2. Sine inverse of, do the LCM in the numerator, 3x minus 4 by 3 whole by 5 by 3 whole by 5 by 3 plus 3 get cancelled. Okay. So here also 1 by a by b, 3 into 2, 6. So 3x minus 4 by 6 into square root of 3x plus 8x minus 3x square plus 25 by 18 into sine inverse of, what's the remaining term? 3x minus 4. 3x minus 4 by 5 plus 6. That's the end of the solution. Integration of square root of 3 plus 8x minus 3x square into dx. Understood? Here, this one is most important to replace this one. If you not replace it directly, then we need to write some more 4 to 5 steps to simplify this one. That's why write down directly. Okay, any more doubts on that one? Remember this formula. If you know these three formulas, what are they? Square root of a square minus x square, square root of a square plus x square, square root of x square minus a square. Then only we will do the methods problems. Understood? Write down. Hey students, next in method 1 completed, in that one 5 problems completed. Now we go to method 2. So which problems are belongs to method 2 means, here in previous method we learned integration of 1 by square root 1 by ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, square root of ax square plus bx plus c. Next, integration of square root of ax square plus bx plus c. These three models are belongs to method 1. Okay, in this method 1, we reduce ax square plus bx plus c into the form of a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta square. After that, do the integration, then we get the solution. Now, method 2. Here, what is the difference means? Here, in method 2 problems, we have the numerator. Okay, we have the numerator, not one like x coefficient. That means linear functions in the ax plus b or px plus q form. Just observe these two. Here only 1 by square root, 1 by ax square. Here square root. Here integration of px plus q by ax square plus bx plus c. Next px plus q by square root of ax square plus bx plus c. Next integration of px plus q into square root of ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, right. So this is clear. Method 1 completed. We understand clearly. Okay, now we go for method 2. If the given functions are in the form of px plus q by ax square plus bx plus c, next to px plus q by square root of ax square plus bx plus c, px plus q into square root of ax square plus bx plus c. If the given problems are in this form, then listen, just remember, let px plus q equal to, let px plus q equal to a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, a, where a is some constant, a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c plus b. Okay, whenever given problems are in these three models, just take px plus q equal to a into derivative of a. What is ax square plus bx plus c, which is the denominator? Here, root of ax square plus bx plus c. Just assume or let px plus q equal to a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c plus b. After that, do the simplification, compare both sides, x coefficients and constants, and find out the constant values a and b. After that, substitute in this equation. Then we get the px plus q value. Replace that value into the given problem. Then continue that one, we will get the solution. Understood clearly? Just given problems are in these three models, just let px plus q equal to a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c plus b. Understood? Right. If you remember this one, then we can easily finish the problems which are in these three models. Okay? Write down. Now, in this method 2, first problem, integration of x plus 1 by x square plus 3x plus 12. X plus 1 by x square plus 3x plus 12. If you perfect in method 1, then we can do method 2 easily. Okay? Okay. Right? In solution, just observe, this is in method 2 or not. px plus q by ax square plus bx plus c. That's why method 2. So what we have to take here? Let px plus q equal to px plus x plus 1 equal to a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c. In the place of ax square plus bx plus c, we have x square plus 3x plus 12 plus b. Take this is the first condition, first equation. Now simplify this one. X plus 1 equal to a into, okay, x square derivation 2x plus 3 into x derivation 1, 12, constant derivation 0 plus b, keep it as is. Now simplify this one. 2 into ax, 2ax plus 3a plus b. Which one equal to x plus 1 equal to? Compare both sides. Compare both sides. Which term? First, x coefficients. Compare both sides, x coefficient. Here in the LHS x coefficient equal to 1. In this one x coefficient equal to 2a. So 1 equal to 2a. From this 2a equal to 1, finally a equal to 1 by 2. Okay. Product 2 taken to the opposite side. Here after that, these two terms are constant. Here one is constant. Constants. Compare constant. Here x coefficients comparison, here constants comparison. Here 1 equal to constants 3a plus b. Good. So 1 equal to 3 into a. How much we got? 1 by 2 plus b. 3 into 1 by 2, 3 by 2. 1 equal to 3 by 2 plus b. From this, b equal to plus 3 by 2 taken to the opposite side, 1 minus 3 by 2. Do the LCM. 2 minus 3 by 2, which is equal to minus 1 by 2. What is the b value? From this, b equal to minus 1 by 2. Substitute a and b values in 1. Substitute a comma b values in 1. This one, then first equation implies x plus 1 equal to a into, what is a value here? 1 by 1 by 2 into derivative of x square plus 3x plus 12 plus b. B value minus 1 by 2. Minus 1. Okay. Now take the problem. Integration of x plus 1 by x square plus 3x plus 12x. Okay. That is a given problem. Now in this problem, x plus 1 equal to, we get some value. Replace x plus 1 by this value. 1 by 2 into derivative of x square plus 3x plus 12. Okay, plus into minus, minus 1 by 2 whole by, write on the denominator as this. X square plus 3x plus 12 into dx. Okay, any more doubts on this one? Yes, very good. Now separate the denominator. Okay, 1 by 2 is constant, that's why 1 by 2 into integration of derivation of x square plus 3x plus 12, x square plus 3x plus 12 by x square plus 3x plus 12. Okay, next minus, okay, separate the integration directly also. Separate the denominator and separate the integration also. Integration of u minus v, integration of u minus integration of v. Integration of first term minus integration of second term. In the second term, we have minus 1 by 2 by integration of 1 by 2 by x square plus 3x plus 12 into dx. Okay. Now just observe this is in which form. Already learned some formulas now, integration. Okay. So here this is the numerator, denominator x square plus 3x plus 12. In the numerator we have derivative of the same function. That means if we take denominator equal to f of x, what is in the numerator? Derivative of f of x. That means f of x, here this one derivative of f of x means f dash x. So finally this is in the form of derivative of f of x is f dash x now. Integration of f dash x by f of x. What is the formula for that one? Yes, integration of f dash x by f of x, log of f of x. Integration of f dash x by f of x is log of f of x. That's why this is in the form of that one. That's why directly write down log of f of x. X square plus 3x plus 12. Okay. Here we use the formula. Which formula means? Here I am writing, since here integration of f dash x by f of x dx. What is the formula for this one? Log of f of x plus. Okay, for the first term only. Okay, now we go for second term. In this one 1 by 2 constant na 1 by x square plus 3x plus 12. Okay, integration of 1 by x square plus 3x plus 12. Where do we see like these problems? Yes, very good. In method 1 we see the same model problems. Integration of 1 by x square plus 3x plus 12. Okay, that is in the form of integration of 1 by ax square plus bx plus c. Then we go for method 1. If you know the method 1, then we can easily continue the remaining problem of the solution. Okay, understood? Right. So transform into the same form. Okay, in that method 1, ax square plus b, reduce ax square plus bx plus c into the form of, yes, a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta square. That's why directly, no need to take separately x square plus 3x plus 12, directly including that one, continue the problem. So a square 2ab, 2, a means x, b, there is no b, but here which value writing here, the total simplification is equal to 3. So for writing which value here, then we can get the total product equal to 3x means 3 by 2. If you have any doubt to cancel 3 into x, 3x. Okay, plus 3 by 2, a square plus 2ab, b value 3 by 2. That's why add 3 by 2 whole square minus 3 by 2 whole square, subtract 3 by 2 whole square plus 2 dx. Okay, right. So that equal to 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by 2 into integration of 1 by. First three terms, a square plus 2ab plus b square. That is in the form of a square plus 2ab plus b square. What is the formula for a square plus 2ab plus b square? A plus b whole square. A x plus b 3 by whole square. Simplify this one. Okay. First write down the positive term. 12 minus 3 by 2 whole square means 9 by 4. 9 by 4 dx. Okay. Now 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by 2 into integration of 1 by x plus 3 by 2 whole square. Do the LCM. What is the LCM? 4 is the LCM. Okay. 12 4 jump 48 minus 9 dx. Okay. Completed this one. Okay. Shall I write it? Now continuation. 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12, x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2 into integration of 1 by x plus 3 by 2 whole square, x plus 3 by 2 whole square plus 48 minus 9, 39. 39 by 4. 39 by 4 into dx. Okay. So 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by 2 into integration of 1 by, okay, here x plus 3 by 2 whole square. Okay. So here let in method 1 we assume now the total function equal to t in the same way. X plus 3 by 2 equal to t. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. X derivation 1, constant derivation 0, t derivation dt by dx. 1 equal to dt by dx. Do the cross multiplication, we get dx equal to dt. Okay. This value t square plus this 39 by 39 by 4 can be written as root 39 by 2 whole square s. Why are you writing like this? Means we have the formulas for a square only. That means integration of 1 by x square plus a square minus a square, root of x square minus a square, root of x square plus a square, like that. That's why we need to transform the constant term into some value whole square. Dx value dt. Good. Now 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by 2. Now this is the form of anyone? Yes, very good. This is in the form of integration of 1 by x square plus a square. That is in the form of integration of 1 by x square plus a square dx. What is the formula for this one? 1 by a tan inverse of x by a. Very good. 1 by a tan inverse of. If you perfect in the formulas, then only we can complete the questions. Okay. 1 by a value root 39, right? Tan inverse of x means here t by a means root 39, right? Plus, okay, here 2 to get answer. So 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by root 39 tan inverse of x. T value, assumption x plus 3 by 2. X plus 3 by 2 by root 39 by 2 plus, okay. So final answer 1 by 2 into log of x square plus 3x plus 12 minus 1 by root 39 tan inverse of, do the LCM. 2 is the denominator, LCM 2 into x, 2x plus 3, 2x plus 3 by 2 whole by root 39. These 2 LCM 2 cancel, remaining term 2x plus 3 by root 39. Okay. If you have any doubt in the simplification, write down the next steps also. If you understood perfectly, no need to write down that step, directly write down the solution. Here, listen again. LCM 2, 2x plus 3 by 2 whole by 2. Here root 39. The 2 cancel, remaining values 2x plus 3 by root 39. Okay. Listen again. Here, from starting onwards, the total given problem is in the form of integration of px plus q by ax square plus bx plus c dx. Okay, that is the given problem. Okay, so whenever given problems are on that form, then simply what you remember here, take px plus q equal to a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c plus b. After that, simplify this one, find out a comma b values. Substitute in this one. The first one is in the form of f dash x by f of x. Okay. Remaining one is in the form of 1 by ax square plus bx plus c. What is the meaning of this one? Why are you explaining again and again? Means method 2 is completely depends on method 1. If you perfect in method 1, then we can easily do the method 2. From here onwards, you do the method 1 problem only. The first step as it is. From here also, from the first step, same term. But the second term is only changed. What is the second term means? The problems are in the method one. Understood clearly? Write down. Hey students, next continuation in method 2, second problem. Integration of 2x plus 5 by square root of x square minus 2x plus 10 dx. Just observe this one. This is also is in the form of integration of px plus q by square root of ax square plus bx plus c into dx. Okay, this is also in that form. That's why method 2 only. In method 2, what do you remember? What is the first step? Let px plus q equal to a into derivative of ax square plus bx plus c plus b. Okay. In solution, let px plus q, 2x plus 5 equal to a into derivative of x square minus 2x plus 10 plus b. Take this is the first equation. After that, simplify this one. 2x plus 5 equal to a into derivative of x square 2x minus 2 into derivative of x1 constant derivation 0 plus b. Okay. Now 2ax minus 2a plus b, which is 2x plus 5 equal to. Compare both sides. What we compare first? X coefficients. Compare x coefficient. Here x coefficient is 2. Here x coefficient is 2a. Therefore, from this 2a equal to 2. Okay. So 2 to cancel, a equal to 1. After that, compare both sides. Constants. What is constant here? Minus 2a plus b. What is constant? Plus 5. Here a value how much we got? 1. Minus 2 into 1. B equal to 5. Minus 2 into 1. Minus 2. Minus 2 taken into the opposite side. Plus 2. 5 plus 2. 5 plus 2 value 7. B value 7. We get that a and b value. Substitute a and b values in the first equation. Okay. Substitute in first equation. Then first equation implies substitute a comma b values in 1. Then first equation implies, yes, what is the first equation? 2x plus 5 equal to 2x plus 5 equal to a into a value how much you got? 1. So 1 into derivative of x square minus 2x plus 10 plus b. B value how much we got? 7. Now take the given problem. Integration of 2x plus 5 times x square minus 2x plus 10 into dx equal to integration of 2x plus 5 equal to 1 into something value. So derivative of x square minus 2x plus 10 plus 7 whole by square root of x square minus 2x plus 10 into dx. Okay. Now separate the denominator and also separate the integration also. Okay. Right. So integration of derivation of x square minus 2x plus 10 by denominator square root of x square minus 2x plus 10 dx plus integration of 7 by square root of x square minus 2x plus 10 to dx. Okay, just observe this one. This is in which form? Here, let this root function total is equal to f of x, excluding root. So, this total term is f of x. This one derivative of f of x. Derivative of f of x is f dash x. This one root f of x. Read that one. Integration of f dash x by root f of x. Very good. Integration of f dash x by square root of f of x equal to formula 2 root f of x. Okay. So that's why 2 root f of x means x square minus 2x plus 10. Here we use the formula I am writing here for understanding purpose only. Integration of f dash x by root f of x dx equal to formula 2 root f of x plus for the first one only. So first one integration completed, first step. Now we go for second. Plus here 7 constant 1 by, just observe 1 by is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Which method? Where? First method. Integration of 1 by square root of ax square plus bx plus c. In that method, we reduce the ax square plus bx plus c into the form of a into x plus alpha whole square plus beta square. That's why. And there is no constant here in order to common this one. That's why a square means x. 2ab, 2 into a into, for writing which value the total product equal to minus 2x means only 1. That's why b value 1. Add 1 square, subtract 1 square plus 10 plus into dx. Okay. Now 2 into square root of x square minus 2x plus 10. Okay. Plus 7 into these first three terms can be written as integration of 1 by a square minus 2ab plus b square, a minus b whole square. That means x minus 1 whole square. Remaining two terms, 10 minus 1 square means 1 only. 10 minus 1, 9. 10 minus 1, 9. 9 can be written as 3 square into dx. Okay. So 2 into square root of x square minus 2x plus 10 plus 7. Just if we take x minus 1 as equal to t, then that is in the form of integration of 1 by square root of t square plus a square. That nothing but that is in the form of integration of square root of x square plus a square. What's the formula for integration of 1 by square root of x square plus a square dx? Yes. Integration of sin h inverse of x by a plus. Okay. Here sin h inverse of x. In the place of x we have x minus. Directly this one, so many problems completed now. That's why I am writing here directly. In the first method, clearly I am taking this value equal to t. From this dx equal to dt, we get the solution. But so many problems completed, and also this one is a lengthy problem. Here we understood the method one that easily because of so many problems completed. That's why I am writing here directly sin h inverse of x by a value 3. That's the end of the solution, which is integration of 2x plus 5 by square root of x square minus 2x plus 10 into dx. Understood? Right on. That's the end of the today's class. Here, these method problems are important for 7 marks. That's why listen carefully and practice every day. If method 1 completed, then practice method 1 problems. After that, if you perfect in method 1, then we can easily do the method 2 problems. If you perfect in method 2, then we can easily do the method 3 problems. Every method depends on the previous method. Okay? Right. Thank you for watching my classes. Okay? If you like my classes, please students share to your friends and subscribe my channel. Okay? Thank you.